Well, I'm on the farm today and been working around here. As you've seen in a previous video, the John Deere's back in action, and I've been running the tedder across this Teff grass out here, and I thought I'd just give you a little Teff grass update. Got a couple of kicker wagons staged for when we do bale, but this has been a difficult cut because we suffered rain for seemed like 2 weeks, and every night we'd get a little shower and thunderstorms, that kind of thing. And the Teff grass was tall, and once it gets to be so tall, it'll want to fall over and lodge. And then if you get hard rain, that'll help it along to just fall right onto the ground. And so we were spared the hard rains. There were places around here that got on any given night maybe 2 to 4 inches in a matter of hours. If that had happened here, it'd have been totally flat. But nonetheless, while we're waiting on this weather window we're in right now, the last couple of days, it was our turn in the barrel, and we got hit not 2 to 4 inches, but like 1.5 inches of rain over that happened like 2 nights in a row, and 1 to 1.5 inches each night, and that knocked the hay down pretty good. Some of it was standing. It's a little hard to describe, but if you see the video where I cut the hay, you can see where some of it's kind of lodged. And then it was wet when I cut it, and I had my RPMs down somewhat on my mower conditioner because I was concerned about some debris that's still in this field, like this piece of this thing right here. And I didn't want to ram something through my mower conditioner. And in fact, back over here, there's another video that I put out that where I came back in the morning and finished just a tiny portion of the cut, and there was a rock, and my cutter bar was pushing the rock. Sparks were flying everywhere. So between the thing being about half lodged and wet, it made for a difficult cut, even with a disc mower conditioner. And so what I was left with was matted down grass that I was left with matted down grass and a saturated ground, and we just had a short window here to get our hay cut, so I felt like I needed to go ahead and do something and punt the ball, so to speak, make a cut, try to get the hay off, and see if we can do a little better on the second cutting on this stuff. But here's some of the grass, this Teff grass, and it's starting to dry out now, but you can see underneath there's still plenty of stuff standing in a lot of areas. So I had a truck come by. They hit that Jake brake coming around a turn over there. So in order to hear myself think, I came back with this clip, but see, I've just about forgot what I was talking about, so I should have just kept going. Well, anyway, here's a clump of dry hay, but under it, you see the grass is still there, and so it might be profitable for me to bale this stuff up and then come right back across the field with the hay cutter again. Certainly we'll be able to see a little better what's on the ground. I actually did that. The one rock I hit was really the only thing, but I'm not sure quite what to do with this field after I get this grass up until I can see what the field looks like, because I don't know if I should just bush hog it and then let it grow evenly, or I mean, if I'm going to take the top of the grass off, if it'll stand up, then maybe take a second cut and hope we get a third cut. I'm talking a second cut, like the next clear spell we get. So, but the Teff grass looks great, and that is cut. It's drying out. But I did have clumps. I did have some serious clumps of wet hay, and when I tedded this stuff, I tedded this around noon, and then I got stuff like this where the grass just pulled up by the root. So there's a little bit of that in here from time to time, depending on where you're at in the field. You'll get some of that. That might have been my skid shoes pulling that up. The ground being so soft and wet, and then so this is looking pretty good as far as dry down. It's much better than it was even a day ago, and so this is the third day. I cut in the evening on day 1. Day 2, I tedded it. Day 3, I tedded it again, and I cut it the night of day 1. So really, this is the second full day of daylight. But I thought about baling tomorrow, and I might. But there's one more day in this window after that. And so that would be the 5th day. Day 1 we cut in the evening. Day 2, day 3. Tomorrow would be a day 4, or the third full day of daylight. And but with Teff grass, typically, if you think it's ready, wait another day, because it has a way of rehydrating, and I want this hay to be, pretty nice in spite of what's left behind. I mean, this stuff like this kind of makes me sick, because this was that's some really nice grass that just laid over and didn't get cut. And I cut at a high stubble. I could have put my mower right on the ground, but I didn't want to do that. So that's where we stand with the Teff grass. I'm going to get some bales off here. I'm not going to get nearly as many as I thought I would because of stuff like this, but I am not discouraged. We'll regroup when we get this hay off, and I'll figure out the next go. This field is going to yield another cutting, at least, maybe 2, before this is over with. For sure, I will hit this hard with herbicide to take down the broadleaf weeds going into the second cutting. So that's kind of where I stand. I just thought I'd give you a look-see at it. I know I'm rambling a lot, but I don't know. I might be able to bale it tomorrow. We'll see. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and we'll talk to you later.